I was cross-eyed there for a second there because I was looking at like both of them. Okay, I think I'm ready. They make a lot of noise. So this cancels that out. Whoop. Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my October favorites, and I know it's been a while since I've filmed anything or put anything on this channel, and it's because I've been really busy with schoolwork. Like, I'm reading a lot of books, I'm taking, I'll tell you what classes I'm taking. I'm taking the French Revolution and Napoleon Bonaparte, so that's what it's spanning over. It's amazing. I'm a history nerd, you guys know I'm a history nerd, so I'm really enjoying that class. I'm taking a Disabilities in Literature class, and that's for my Law, Society, and Justice major, and it's a pretty interesting class. We really focus on how disability has been portrayed in literature. That's why it's Disability in Literature. And then my last class is a film class, and it focuses on the director Roman Polanski. And I really love that class. I get to watch movies and I get to look at all the patterns that Polanski has made throughout every single one of his movies, and his movies are great. Not every single one of them might be your genre, but overall I really love his movies, so that's what I have been up to. I recorded some makeup tutorials, but I haven't had time to edit them, and this is a relatively easier thing for me to edit, which is why I am going to get this one up as soon as I can. So yeah, we're gonna jump into my favorites. I want to start out with all my beauty makeup favorites. I have rediscovered some old products, I have found some new products, and these are the things that I have absolutely been using like almost every single day since I've gotten them, and most of them have come from September and October because I didn't do September favorites because that's when school is starting, so we're just gonna get into it now. Okay, so for my birthday I got this Buxom May Contain Nudity eyeshadow palette, and it's a really neutral palette. I mean, this is what it looks like. It's very neutral, but it is yet still different from all the other neutral palettes I have. Like, you know, I'm a neutral person. If a neutral palette comes out, I have to go look at it. But it kind of reminds me of a mixture between the Naked Basics palettes, which is really nice. But it also has like these really shimmery golden shades and like these shimmery shades over here. But I really like it. I try to use it almost every other day, and I think it's really good quality, and I do really like how you can like put on different colors and just make a really versatile look out of this palette. So I think if you either like really simple looks or if you want to go a little bit more dramatic, I think this palette would be perfect for you. It's cheaper than most of the Naked palettes. If you want to change any of the colors, this is how it comes out. You can change any of the colors and make your own palette. They sell just this where you can choose out the colors that you want, which is really cool. So if you guys are interested, you guys should go check that out. And recently this is something that I've rediscovered because I didn't use it for the longest time. After I got it, I used it a lot, but I haven't been using it, and then just this past month I've been using it almost every morning, and that is the Naked 3 palette. The colors that I personally have been using the most are this shade right here, Trick, and then I think the other one is Nooner. I really love using those shades, and yeah, you guys know this is an amazing palette. It's all these rosy, pretty colors, and Urban Decay always makes really nice eyeshadows. I really love this, and I'm going to continue using it, especially when I'm running late. Now, I think my holy grail eyeshadow product that I can't live without, and I'm so happy that it's really cheap, is this e.l.f. Cosmetics Smudge Pot, and this is in this shade Cruisin' Chic, and it is like this like bronzy, but it's not even bronze. Like, I can't even describe this color. It's absolutely beautiful, and I use this all over my eye. I don't know if you guys can see it. Lighting's pretty bad. It's just beautiful, and This is the one that's my go-to every morning because I wake up pretty early to catch my bus. So I will put this all over my lid, and then I will take the Naked 3 palette, and I use the shade Mugshot, which is right over here. This is Mugshot, and I put that on like just like the outer crease just to darken it up a tiny bit because those shades are very similar. And yeah, that's all I do in the morning, and I'm out the door, and that's usually my go-to look, and it's especially my go-to look for winter because these shades in winter are amazing. And this is actually a dupe of the Be a Bombshell eyeshadow pot too. It's like a cream, but this is the dupe. This was only $3, and the other one I got it for free from Ipsy, but I looked it up online because I was running out, and it's $14. So I definitely suggest this. I actually think this works better than the Be a Bombshell one because the Be a Bombshell one creases over the day, and this one does not crease at all. Like, this one is really amazing, so go pick it up, go stock up on it. They have one other shade, but this one's the beautiful one, so remember, Cruise and Chic. Go find it, love it, you will, believe me, and it's only $3, so like, if anything that you take away from this video, I want you to take this with you. It's beautiful. And my last palette that is my favorite is this NARS palette, and this is the Laguna and Orgasim palette. This was the first makeup purchase I got over like 2 years ago, I believe, and I used it for the longest time, and then I started exploring a lot of bronzers and a lot of blushes. But most recently I've come back to it, and I'm wearing this on my cheeks right now. I didn't use this bronzer, but I do like the bronzer. I think it's really pretty, but my problem with the bronzer is that you have to like scratch at it. You get some type of weird cover on it, and you can't really use it, so you have to scratch at it a little and then use it, and I don't really like doing that, so yeah. But this blush is a really, really pretty peach golden shade, and I totally recommend if you're going to get anything, you might as well try this because this is really nice, and it's a staple product. Everybody has always talked about it, and I honestly think it's for a good reason. Okay, now this other product I got from NYX. It is a full coverage concealer, and this is one of their pots, and this one is in the shade Orange. This thing is amazing if you have bad under eye circles. I have bad under eye circles, like really bad, because I don't get enough sleep, and because, yeah, it's probably the reason why, because I'm always tired. But yeah, what you do is you take this and you're going to put it right underneath your eye, and then you take your concealer or your foundation, you put it over, and then you put on your concealer or whatever. But this really conceals those dark under eye circles, especially if you're of tanner skin. Like, my skin is more, it's not really pale or anything. It always has like a nice sun glow look, I guess. It's always kind of like tinted. But yeah, that cancels that out, so I totally suggest it, and if you can check it out, buy it, it's nice. And yeah, two of my favorite lip products are kind of the same shade, but whatever. You guys know I love nudes. This is the, I don't even know what this one is. I don't know. Well, I'll link it down below, but it's a nude lip color from their Sephora line. Oh, right here it says. This is the Rogue Shine number 01, I think. Oh well, it's called Rogue Shine, and it smells really good. And it's just a really pretty nude color. I use it almost every day. And then the next product is one from Ulta, which is also a nude shimmery shade. This is the shade 259, and it's also very similar, but what I've found interesting between these two products, because I got them on the same day, is that this one is still a tad bit darker than this one. So if anything, I usually put this one underneath, and I don't really like the smell of this one, so I usually put this one right on top of it. And yeah, I don't know if I was cross-eyed there for a second there because I was looking at like both of them. So yeah, that's what I usually do. So this one's, like I said, Ulta 259. This one's Rogue Shine. And these are my favorite lip products that I've been using for the past month or two, kind of. I'd say past month. The last two products that I want to talk about are this NYX Fan Brush. If you guys know, NYX has recently started selling makeup brushes, like really nice makeup brushes, but I've always wanted a fan brush, but I never wanted to buy the one from Sigma because it's way too expensive and I wasn't going to pay that much money for it. So I bought this one and I love it. It's nice, it's thick, it's really pretty, it's cool, and yeah, it does a great job. And the last brush I want to talk about is this brush. And this is the Shein brush. It's really cheap. I'll link it down below because it's kind of hard to find. But it's only like $4, and this is the one that I used to contour after I put like my first bronzer. This is my contouring brush, and I just like contour simply like right there, and then I buff it out. And this is an amazing brush, especially for the price. Like, there's not really any fallout or anything. It's really nice, and it's dense and it's thick, and I think if you're looking for a nice contour brush, it's really cheap. This is the way to go because I got an extra one just to save when this one goes bad. That's how much I really love this brush. So I totally suggest for you guys to get this brush because it's cheap and it'll do exactly what you want it to do. And then one book that I would suggest anyone to read is called Queen of Fashion. This incorporates the story of the French Revolution and the life of Marie Antoinette with what she wore to the revolution. And if you love fashion, I think this is a great book for you. And if you love history, I equally think it's a great book for you. If you're just interested in Marie Antoinette, it's an amazing book for you. It's by Caroline Weber, and it's so well put together. I had to read it for class, but oh my god, this is an amazing book. And she even has like pictures of Marie Antoinette and things that she wore, like fashions. You guys know about like the poof, and then how she's kind of like changed our fashion from like the very beginning. It's an amazing book. It's really well put together, and I totally suggest it for people who love reading books, for people who don't love reading books, who people just want to know stuff about her. This is one of the best books I've ever read, and I would read it again in a heartbeat if I could, but I already read it, so I'm not going to. But I love it, and I'm going to keep it forever because it's a beautiful book. And my absolute last favorite are these Decay beads. So I got these for my birthday, and these are in the shade Gray Gloss, but honestly they're like a blue color, and you guys can see them. They're really nice. I love them. I wear them like every day to school, and that's all I'm using. So I totally suggest anyone who's looking for a good pair of headphones to get this. I actually ended up not liking the other headphones I was talking about, the Friends. They're actually pretty terrible, and if you guys are wondering why, just ask me and I'll talk about it in one of my videos of products that I don't like. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is my favorites video, and I will talk to you guys all next time. Hopefully soon, because I'm really busy right now. So yeah, we'll see when that happens. Just don't give up on me. I'm still making videos. It's just gonna be on a different trajectory because I'm really busy, and yeah. Okay, I think I got that there. Okay, bye guys. We're just tied. Okay, that was kind of gross. Alright, hey everyone. Hey everyone. I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself.